Hi, I'm Nathaniel Vinton, and I'm here with Mike O'Keefe. We are just outside the courthouse here at day 2 of the Roger Clemens case, Roger Clemens trial, and we're going to be bringing you these little video updates throughout the trial, try to bring you up to speed on some of the stuff we'll be seeing coming up here. What do we got on tap today, Mike?
Well, Phil Barnett, the veteran congressional staffer who helped put together the 2008 hearing that led to this indictment, he'll be the first witness. He'll finish his testimony from yesterday. You know what we should talk about is the big headline out of yesterday was the government saying that the needles and medical waste that Brian McNamee had provided to prosecutors contained both traces of steroids and Clemens' DNA. That's huge. That was the first time we've ever heard that. What do you make of that? How's that going to play in the trial?
Well, this medical waste is stuff that McNamee saved for years in his basement. He kept it in a FedEx box. The needles were in a Miller Lite can, and the government's done all kinds of analysis of it. And they're going to need to really make that evidence stick with the jury by showing how real it is. So they're going to bring in all the technicians from the labs where they analyze this stuff. And at every step of the way, I think Rusty Hardin, the lead attorney for Clemens, is going to attack this evidence and try to make the jury think that there's a reasonable doubt about it. And part of that's also going to be involve attacking McNamee himself. When McNamee finally takes the stand, Hardin's going to really spend a lot of time, I think, beating up on McNamee, saying, "Why did you save this stuff?" And Hardin has asserted that McNamee fabricated this evidence.
He said he's going to bring McNamee's wife to testify to say that McNamee lied when he said he saved those materials because he didn't trust Clemens. He always thought Clemens would throw him under the bus if FBI or law enforcement or Major League Baseball started to really dig into the whole steroid issue. What about Phil Barnett? Let's talk about him. Hardin and Barnett are not strangers. They know each other from the 2008 hearing.
Right. Barnett's on the stand right now today, and when the government's done questioning him, Hardin's going to get a chance on cross-examination, and that's going to be pretty interesting because those two tangled quite a bit back in 2008. There was a little bit of tension because Barnett didn't like the way the investigation slowed down over certain pieces of evidence. He wanted the committee, the congressional committee, wanted some of this stuff from Clemens, a phone number for Clemens' nanny, and also MRI results from an abscess that Clemens had gotten. And Barnett, it appears, thought that Rusty was a little bit slow in turning that stuff over. He ultimately did turn it over. But the two, I think there was a little bit of tension there, and I think we're going to see Hardin pull the knife out a little bit on that one. So keep reading nydailynews.com, and we'll keep bringing you updates from the trial.
Thank you.